Hello Panda Fam. Just like every basic bitch in Vancouver, I love Japanese food. And today's restaurant probably needs very little introduction, but we're gonna provide a little bit of information for those who don't know. Takenaka started as a food truck 6 years ago, and now they even have 2 restaurants as well. And in that 6 years, they've accumulated a lot of fans. People love this place. Now I've been to their food truck many times, but today we're gonna be showing you my first visit to their Onigiri Cafe. Upon visiting, you'll be met with this sketchy, ghetto-looking street. It's honestly pretty safe, it's just kinda dark and quiet at night. And if you're wondering why this restaurant is in such a weird location, it's because this Onigiri Cafe is hosted in a commissary. Once you find your way to the entrance, you'll find yourself in a much brighter and more welcoming environment. From the outside, I honestly wouldn't have guessed that there was a restaurant hidden here. The Onigiri Cafe is quite small, with very simple decorations. We visited the restaurant during the evening and it was quite quaint, but I imagine during the day with these large windows, it's much livelier and much brighter. While the restaurant is quite small, there's actually a decent amount of tables because they're all efficiently placed. And during the day, this restaurant is also a fully functional cafe. And one of the interesting features of this restaurant is that you can actually see the commissary. And aside from the food that they serve in the restaurant, they also have frozen items for sale as well, like the ramen, udon, and curry. Now I had to wait a little bit before I could start filming, but eventually my partner and lovely hand model did arrive. Now the first thing we got was the Uni and Ikura mini don set, which by the way came with so much stuff, and everything just looked freaking amazing. It just looked so vibrant and colorful and so inviting. And of course I had to have some green tea to go with my food. And it was a freaking cold day, so it absolutely hit the spot. And another thing that we had to warm us up was the miso soup, which came with the mini don set. Now I don't typically talk about miso soup because it's kind of basic and everyone has it. And most restaurants make it pretty damn mediocre. Usually it's all watered down, you don't get a lot of miso flavor. This one just felt more flavorful, a little bit deeper and richer, and it really gives that hearty warmth, especially during a cold night. And there's actually some veggies and seaweed in there, and I just really appreciate it, you know? And there was also this tamago sweet egg with dashi on top, and a little bit of ikura. Now I thought this was really good. The egg itself offered a little bit of sweetness, the dashi also offered a little bit of sweetness, but a different kind and a different flavor. And then you had that little bit of savory ikura that just popped in your mouth. It just added this little extra texture, and that little bit of salt that complements the sugar. I would say the flavors are pretty subtle, but very freaking good.
It's so sweet. Like, it's so good. Not overly sweet though. Perfect.
And next we have the curry. A Japanese curry with egg and pork, and a little bit of green onions on top. And honestly, it looks so simple, it sounds so simple, but it completely blew our socks off. We had no idea how good this was gonna be. It's really good.
So good. It's so good.
Go for it. Oh. How's the flavor?
It's so good. Like it's strong, but it's not overpowering. And I can feel the pork. And it's so like, it kind of melts in my mouth. So good.
The curry was savory and a little bit sweet, and the pork was oh so freaking tender. And of course that egg just added that richness on top of everything else. The only downfall is that it didn't come with a little bowl of rice, because I would have demolished that bowl of rice with this curry. And the mini don also came with a small salad, which my partner really appreciated, because she loves her freaking veggies. And while I don't tend to order salads when I go out, I really like the salad too. While the salad itself is really simple, the flavors they gave it just make it more interesting. And after that, we had a really interesting matcha soba, which is like a matcha flavored cold noodle. The flavor was actually pretty good. It's sweet and savory from the soy, and it added this richness from the egg. Unfortunately, I felt like the flavors were just not strong enough. And on top of that, I feel like some people might not like this dish because it's got this ooey gooey texture. But I'm sure someone will enjoy it, but sadly it's just not for me. And of course we have the Uni and Ikura don, the crown jewel of this order. And of course first we have to add the soy sauce to add that extra savory flavor. And it comes with this little dropper, which I always think is pretty dang cool. And these are called mini dons. They're supposed to be a little bit smaller than usual, just in case you're wondering why the bowls are so small. And I really gotta say, this bowl was freaking perfect. The uni was super sweet, the ikura was savory. It's got that little bit of extra savory from the soy sauce, and it's got a little bit of shiso for that earthy, herby flavor. And as far as rice bowls go, I thought this was abso-freaking-lutely perfect. Everything was perfectly balanced and perfectly delicious. It was freaking fantastic. Fantastic. It's exactly what it should be. I could have this daily, but I would have a heart attack. But of course we didn't just order one thing. That would be crazy. That would not be my foodie way. It's not just any ramen, it's an uni ramen. And we paired it with a spam and truffle egg onigiri. I mean, it's an Onigiri Cafe. You have to get an onigiri. Plus, as a foodie, when you see truffles, you have to get truffles. Now, I do have to mention, this reminded me so much of Hawaii. It just makes me miss the Hawaiian musubi. And this was also my partner's first time trying this onigiri. And needless to say, she freaking loved it. But I mean, what's not to love? A nice fluffy egg with a nice savory salty spam and that little bit of truffle earthiness. I do have to mention, I do prefer my spam grilled a little bit more, so it's a little bit crispy on the outside, which this one was not. And honestly, I probably would have preferred a little bit more truffle flavor. But overall, a very good onigiri. And of course, the aforementioned Uni Ramen. The Uni Ramen has a very thick and concentrated broth, which means it's a little bit on the heavier side, but it offers a lot of flavor. In terms of the ramen noodles themselves, they were a medium to softer firmness. I tend to like a harder, firmer noodle, but that being said, we were filming, so we had left it in the bowl for a little while, which probably softened it up quite a bit. But even then it was firm enough and it had a little bit of chew to it, so I did appreciate that. And it had pork in it that was super tender once again. I was actually not expecting them to put pork with the uni, because usually I get seafood with my uni. But surprisingly, it actually paired really well, and the flavors were absolutely amazing. You get that strong seafood sweetness from the uni, and then you get the savory, oily, rich pork. And mixed with the veggies, it just all works so well together. I think this dish and the Uni Ikura don were definitely the highlights of the night. And if you're a person who does like uni, I highly freaking recommend it. Ooh, it smells so good. It smells like uni. It's so rich. The soup is really dense. Really dense. And you would think for two people that's all we got, but that's just not how we work. Because we also got a chopped bluefin tuna and ikura don. It had a natural bluefin tuna sweetness with that little bit of ikura saltiness, mixed in with that earthy nori flavor. The fish felt really fresh and really sweet. I really enjoyed that a lot. Now, we didn't add soy to this bowl, and I really wish we did, because I think it would have added a little bit more flavor to it. And for this one, I would almost wish there was more wasabi, because I kind of want more kick per bite. The uni bowl has a natural sweetness, but this bowl is more subtle. So I think the wasabi or the soy would have made all the difference. But nonetheless, still very good. Oh. It's just so fresh and rich. You got a little bit of the pearls. Oh no, I'm good. Now, I don't typically do this, but I guess it would be helpful for me to include this more often. Here's the menu and all the prices, and also the dinner special board, but this may change over time. And of course, Panda Fam, it's that time once again. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, Panda Fam. Let's dine again soon.